Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session. And hope all of you did well. Either you slept well and got up fresh, or like us, we had a wonderful day and now we'll soon go to bed, right? So just hope everything went off well with all of you. All right. So let me just share the link. Hello, Pita. How are you? I got back from the grandkids and I was in time to see you logging off. Yeah, you are leaving now out of town. I heard you saying you're going out of town, and you'll be back in the evening. Is it? Hello, Ia. How are you, Ia? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Ia. Thanks, Ia. Thank you for being here. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Hello, Joyce. How are you? Thank you for joining. You just came from work and joined. Thank you so much. How was your day, Joyce and Stephen? How was your day? Now in the closet. Have a safe trip. Have a safe trip, Pita. Have a safe trip. Will you be coming back in the evening? Oh, oh my God, Stephen. That's a bad. You had lots of errands to do, huh? This is the only time you can really catch up, right, with your the work at home. You can really catch up with it. So lots of traveling you did today. Stephen says, Joyce says, Stephen says it. Yes, it was a runaround day. Joyce says, I can just imagine, Stephen. Stephen says, tomorrow I have mandatory work meeting. Yes, from 8 o'clock to 3:30. Okay. At least they are providing us lunch. I hope it's a good lunch. Yeah, yeah, mandatory meeting. So one day of your off is gone. What happens to these meetings when there are people who are working? They will miss this meeting, right? So why is it mandatory? And people who are on the night shift, do they still have to attend this meeting and then stay on for the night shift after 3:30? Like 5 o'clock, 5:30 is the working. So they come whole day and then they came off a night. Maybe they came off a night and then what do they do? Stay on for the meeting and then come back again in the night? Like how does it work that way? If it's a mandatory meeting, how does it work for the other employees, those who are still employed on a day shift and others who are coming off a night shift and going back on a night shift. What happens about them? Joy said meetings can be rough and tough. Yeah, I guess it depends on what is the nature of the meeting, right?
Thank you for sending me money through Remitly, Vika.
It is for managers and supervisors only. The ones on night shift are exempted. Okay, okay. So the day shift people who are on a day shift, then they will attend the meeting. Then who looks after their shift? The people who come for day shift. Then who looks after their shift if they are coming compulsory for the meeting? Okay, so it's only for managers and supervisors also. So workers are still carrying on. But still, there might be a manager and a supervisor who does the day shift. So if they come and attend the meeting, who's doing their work for the day shift? They will attend, but will have their radios in case. Okay, okay. In case they needed any emergency, then they would go. Okay, got it. So it is sad for people who have an off day, right? Like you, your your off day, and you have to go all the way back to work. If you were night shift, you didn't have to go. If you were a manager, you would be on the duty. So one day of your holiday is gone. Hello, CK. How are you? I hope you slept well, CK. Alan says, hi Stephen, good morning. CK says, good evening, host. Yes, good evening. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stephen, when we have plant plant-wide mandatory meetings, they will have more than one meeting on different days so that everyone can make it to one of them. Okay. Right. So in a way, like all managers and supervisors will attend the meeting. But the day shift guys are lucky. The day shift guys attend the meeting and if any emergency go and come back to the meeting. So they are the luckiest people. The day shift people are lucky. I think the meeting is about new safety procedures being implemented. Okay. Yeah, because even I was just wondering, to ask you or not, because whatever topics are there, like whatever people give opinions, if they are asked for opinions and all that, that will be missed out by what others are going to talk about, right? So if it's only about implementing procedures and all, then I guess it's the same things, like and they will be speaking about at every meeting, and I guess each one will give their own uh, suggestions or whatever they feel about it. If it's a two-way communication, but sometimes the management meeting is all a one-way communication, right? With a planning meeting is planning meeting is more tougher. Yeah, planning meeting is more tough. True, you have to plan so many things and then speak and implement and so. Uh, so my day was very busy because a teacher, I think a teacher's day is always busy. Uh, with a in planning a meeting, all ideas seems right. When I was a security guard, we had a new supervisor. Now, this is a nice, interesting story. Okay, so one day, remember we were the night guards, correct? We were the night guards. So we came in the evening, and the day shift people were going off. The evening, not the day shift, the evening people were going off. So when they were going off, and we came in, it just so happened both of us came in together. The people who were for the night shift. Hello, Leslie. How are you, Leslie? Thank you for joining. So what happened was we both happened to walk in together. As soon as we walked in, there was big excitement. What happened? Oh, there's one new guy that came here. He's a short, fat fellow. New guy that came here, and he's actually from UK, and he is he is uh, he came in to check and all. He said he was sent by the company. He said he was sent by the company, and he has to check all the records and blah 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 and all that. And then he was asking them questions about how the telephone works and what are they doing and how about their duties and all those questions they asked. And I said, really? So first thing, what did I'm very new as a security guard, and all the people over there are much longer than me. Okay, and this is the first time I was doing security job. But from whatever I knew of the rules and regulations, so I first thing I said, did any of you ask him for any authorization letter from the company that he can come and inspect? Because we are not allowed to have any stranger in our security room. No, we cannot have any stranger here, and let alone showing them all our documents and how the system works and all. Forget about all that. I said they are not allowed in the premises. No, we never asked them and all. I said, wow, fantastic. None of you asked. So I said, let him come. He said, I am not going to allow him inside. So I asked my other colleague, the young chap. He think he thinks Sir G. He called me Sir G. Sir and G. Okay, G is a form of respect, Indian people. So Sir G said, whatever you want to do, you do. He said, I will keep quiet. I said, okay. Because they said he's going to come again. He said, "Oh, who are the night guards? Oh, so and so, so and so. Okay, tell them I'm coming. I'm coming back in the night." So there he came. In the night he came back, and when he came, we can see when they park and they're coming. There's a corridor for them to come, and then we have to give them permission to open. So he came in, and I said, "Okay." Oh, I said, yes, we heard about you. I said, but I'll just allow you to come in, but you have to talk at the reception. You are not allowed to come inside the room. So he said, okay. And then he came. And as he came to the reception, I said, okay, so what is it about and all? He said, no, I'm coming to talk to you. I'm coming to talk to you. And he kept walking right in. And when he came to the door which leads into our room, because we got a door coming in, then it's a pantry section, a little lobby with we have like how the airports have the luggage trolleys. So we have that in case the residents wants, so we have the luggage trolleys, and then some odds and ends are there. So there's in that little passage, and on the left is the pantry, and then the toilet, and then you come into the room where the security people are. So he just walked in, and I stood at the door there because he was just walking, and I stood. I said, "Excuse me," I said, "You're not allowed to come in." He said, but I came in the afternoon. I came in the afternoon. I looked at all the records. I saw everything on all that. I said, I'm sorry. Show me your authorization letter from the company. You think I don't have any authorization from the company? And I said, I'm sorry. You made a wasted trip but the afternoon people are. I said, the afternoon people are afternoon people. I am now the security on duty over here, and as my duty, it is my safety for my company that if you do not show me a authorization letter from your company, I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to enter my security room. I just want to ask a few questions. I'm sorry, I cannot disclose any information to you. Any information to you. Already, you got a lot of information. We saw on the camera also, because we have a camera in the security room also, you know. So I said, we saw the camera that you went and you were looking at everything and all that, but sorry, I cannot allow you. So he asked the other guy, like over my shoulder. He's a very short fellow, so he's trying to look over my shoulder and he's asking the other guy, what about you? You can allow? He's saying, no, no, no. Whatever Sarji says, that is it. So, long story short, he said, okay, I will come back in the morning. I said, yes, come back in the morning. There will be our supervisor in the morning. You can come back and meet my supervisor, and then you can talk whatever you want. Whoever allows you, let them allow you. I am not allowing you. I can allow you. Yes, I surely will allow you inside. If you show me an authorization letter from the company stating that yes, you are here and we have to give you permission to our records and blah blah blah. So he went on. Then I called my mobile supervisor. The mobile supervisor, he comes around. In one way, he comes around to see whether the guards are sleeping on duty or not. But he was a Pakistani guy, but now I'm Canadian, of course. But a very nice guy, very nice. He was strict but very nice. Immediately I called him. I said, Zaki, his name was Zaki. I said, Zaki, what is this, man? I said, the afternoon people allow him. How can our company allow something like this? You know, the afternoon security guard should be pulled up for it. I said, because the rule is that we cannot allow any stranger into our office without any authorization from the company. We cannot even allow the management of the condominium where we are staying, the managers and all that. They are also not allowed to come inside. They are not allowed to come inside. So why we should have somebody else from outside, a total stranger coming in? So I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I cannot allow this at all. I said, and I stopped him. I stopped him and I said, no, you cannot come in. I'm sorry. I'm not allowing you. I can only allow you if you have a letter from the company. He started making calls. He started making calls around. It was so late in the night, but he started making calls around to find out. Then, towards early morning, He called back. He called back and said, "Arey, I'm trying to make all calls. I'm trying to make calls. I still cannot find anybody who can give me some information. But I will call the area manager, but not so now, late. I mean, not so early now. A little later, I will call and I will ask." So, long story short, again he called later on, and then the manager told him that yes, I do not know how or where or why, but yes, there is this person. He has been sent by the company. She's only the area manager. So she says he's sent by the company and he's been asked to just look around and he's got permission. So I said, anyhow, I'm still not going to give permission. If he comes again tonight, I am not going to give him permission. I want something in writing to see that it's in writing, or I want somebody who is in authority to tell me that yes, this is it. So then when my supervisor came, so the supervisor relieves us. So I told her like this, like this, like this. If anything, please give us a call and let me know that yes, he is allowed to come. Because if he comes tonight, because he said he would come back the next night. So if he come back in the night, I'm not allowing him. If there's no, even if it's a verbal message, it's okay. But I'll hold that person responsible for the verbal message. So she says, okay, she found it. And she called me and said, no, 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 he's got some permission, he can come in. Then when he came in, I gave him the red carpet treatment. I said, I'm sorry about yesterday. I said, but the rules are rules, right? You should appreciate me that I'm keeping to the rules. He said, no, it's okay. But I never ever liked him. I never ever liked him. So I was coming down to the main important point. One day he said he's having a meeting for the security guards. We all had to be compulsory, we had to come in. So those who are on duty, they cannot come. But all those who are on the evening shift and the morning and the night shift, they had to come for duty. Irrespective of whether you have to come that evening for the night for the duty or you have to come that night for the duty, irrespective of that, there was the meeting, you have to attend the meeting. I made out, I think I still have the email some. I made the document, the Word document. I made a long list. I said it's not going to be a one-way communication. I am going to oppose whatever he says. I'm going to oppose. And anyhow, I was planning on leaving. I was planning on leaving because my wife had already passed away, right? So I was planning on leaving also, but I said I will, put in the last word. So finally, we had the meeting. We had the meeting. I let fly whatever he says, oh, this suggestion, that suggestion. I was making notes. I was making notes already, and I said, no, I don't think this will work. I don't think that will work. So many things I said. When we were on duty, he gave the night cards, the other guy and myself. He gave us a particular work to do. I told him, this is a redundant work. Because by the time what I find out today may not be valid tomorrow. It may not be valid day after tomorrow. Circumstances will change. And then you will ask us again to do the job again. He said, no, 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 but this is very important. Yes, important to you. For what reason? I don't know. I said, but for me, it's not important. But, ultimately he took over as the supervisor because later on we came to know the morning supervisor, she was leaving and he was going to join as the supervisor. So that time he was now my supervisor. So he said, I said, okay, I'm doing it, but I'm sending you an email. Officially, I'm going to send you an email that, as per your instructions, I'm going to carry out this duty, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it like as being opposed to this kind of a suggestion, but I will still do. And only the night people have to do why we are supposed to have less work. So okay, I'm doing it, but in the future, if it has to be redone, I will refuse to do it even at the cost of my job. Because I am telling you right now, we are wasting our time doing this because the information is going to be redundant tomorrow itself. It can be redundant. So like that, I put an email and I sent it off to him. Copied my schedule manager, not my scheduler. Copied my area manager. I copied the accounts department. I copied everybody in Sentry. Whoever was important, I copied all of them in that email and I sent it to Sentry. I am a very firm person. I am a very firm person. I work to rule. You know. And in my general life also, I don't really have a gray area. I can be flexible. But it's all black and white. It's all black and white. And sometimes I may be a little flexible, understanding the situation. But when management, no, there's nothing to make me understand. There's nothing. There's nothing. I've been a manager. I've been a vice principal of a school. I know how to handle. I know how to handle situations. Like my wife. My wife used to become, in the beginning it was okay. After some time, she started coming home very late. And she had to change. We have like a central railway and a western railway. So she was working on the western railway. She has to come somewhere. She has to change over there, then cross over to the central railway, then come home. And then from home, from the station to the home, it's a very lonely road. And remember, we never had phones and mobiles and all in those days. So how to communicate? So I do not know what time she will be leaving, right? So he started, why are you coming? Oh no, they are always saying this tender is there, that tender is there, we have to stay, there's extra work, we'll pay you overtime. Yes. I said, you just tell your manager, we don't need you overtime. We don't need overtime money. No. You have to leave your work and you have to come home. That's it, period. Work is work. In the office, whatever the office asks, you will work. More than that, no. Because I know. I worked in a company before, and in that company, I saw it. Like I was in that one of my first jobs. I was working in the dispatch section. Okay. So I used to see, you're saying tenders and all, they have to go out and all. I'm seeing tenders are coming and then they are sitting for 1 week and then we are sending it out. You know, so there's no such thing as, it has to go today, it has to be there today. No. Only when the tenders are being opened, that is a different thing. The tenders will be open, so the people are given a meeting, everybody will come, then the tenders are open and then it's discussed as to whose tenders are accepted. Right. But anything like it has to go, this is urgent letter, it has to be going today, blah 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 blah, all that is a bullshit, I said. I worked in the company before, I know. So no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. So still she was being kept back. I said, tell your manager, tomorrow I am coming to meet him. You better be in his office so that I meet him. Next day I went to her office. I went to her office. She had to go early to work. I went later on. And then I told the receptionist, I've come to meet Mr. So-and-so. She said, okay, 1 minute, sir. I said, I'm Mari Burton's husband. I said, like that. Oh, Mari's husband. I said, yes, Mari's husband. My name is Winston, and I've come to meet Mari's husband. Mari's manager. So then she said, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. He's very busy. He's with his manager, and he's very busy with his manager. I said, oh, really? I said, I'm sorry. I said, I had already fixed an appointment. My wife had already confirmed it with him, and therefore I've come now for the appointment. And I don't care where he is, he should have kept this time free for me. Please show me by your manager, where the manager. She said, oh, sir, you're not allowed. I said, I don't care. I want to see who will stop me. I have an appointment. He either sees me or I'm going in to see his senior manager. So long story short, I found out where his senior manager is. I just walked straight into the office, knocked on the door. Excuse me, sir, may I come in? Yes, I walked in. And there this fellow sitting quietly in one corner with his manager. I didn't look at the senior manager. I just looked at him and I said, excuse me, I said, you were supposed to have an appointment with me, sir. I've come for my appointment and you are sitting in your manager's office. So the other manager, senior manager asked me, okay, what's the problem? Because this guy must have told him something. So what's the problem? I said, this is the problem. He said, we sometimes have, sometimes, I said, she's been coming home every day late. And I said, this is where we are staying. We are staying in so-and-so place. Do you know how problematic it is for my wife to come home? She has to change trains. She has to go from Central Railway to Western, from Western Railway to Central Railway, and then come on the Harbour Line, and then come to the. I said, this is not acceptable. We are not worried about overtime. We don't need the money for overtime. What we are earning between both of us are more than enough. If you don't want, my wife will leave the company. If you don't agree, my wife is ready to leave the company. She will put in a resignation letter tomorrow. I have worked in the same thing I told. I worked in a company. I know all these things are not important. They will be lying over here for days and days and days, or weeks maybe also. The tender will never be submitted. So I know all this. I said, don't worry. Then he said, okay, we understand. And all that. Okay, we will just look into the matter and we'll let money know. I said, okay. It was big news in the company. Big news in the company. Oh, Mari's husband came and Mari's husband came, and my God, that manager was so scared. Before only he was scared. He went inside with his manager, and I believe like Mari's husband was only talking. He was quiet. The manager was quiet. Only the other manager was talking. Oh, just being gossip went on in the company after that. And long story short, she never stayed an extra day. Yeah, once in a way there was. I said okay, once in a way, but not like you're going every day. So like that it is. So Joyce says, in general, Stephen, are union leaders allowed at meetings? I am speaking broadly now, not specifically at your company. Okay, okay. I don't know, Joyce. I have never worked anywhere that was unionized. Uh, true, true, true. What is it in Jamaica? Are the union leaders allowed? Because aren't the union leaders also working in the company, right? They're not outside people, right? The union leaders are people who are also working in the company, isn't it? Yeah, they are allowed at the meeting. Yes, but are not the union leaders also part of the company? They are working in the company. They are not like union leaders of some outside company and they are union leaders for this company. Is it that way in general meetings? Because The union leader is part of the company. The union leader is working in the company. So, it's but natural. Whenever there's a meeting, they would have to come for the meeting. But of course, as Steven says, his meeting is only for managers and supervisors. So the union leader would not be coming in at that meeting, right? Because it's only for managers and supervisors. So if you're not a manager and you're not a supervisor at the company, you don't attend it. So like the union leader is not above even the supervisor. He's not above the supervisor. He's got a separate role altogether, an additional role as a union leader, but he's only representing the people in the company, the workers in the company. There are different works of union leaders, different ranks of union leader. Okay, I do not know about that. I do not know about that. Maybe Jamaica has a different system, but for us it's like a union leader is a union leader. That's it. And he is from the company. He is not from another company. He's from the same company, and he is elected by the workers only. By the workers, he is elected whether he is going to represent them or not represent them. I've never worked in a company that was unionized. Even in Carrier Canada, when I worked, also no, we didn't have unions or not. Whatever CEO, manager said, and all that is there. I don't know in factories. I don't know in factories. I've mostly heard about union leaders in factories. Even schools, I've never heard of union leaders in schools. No. But in factories, yes, I've heard generally in factories there are union leaders. But schools also, I never heard of union leaders in schools. No. Stephen, my brother-in-law, now this is good. My brother-in-law used to be president of his local union, but I don't know what meetings he was allowed or not allowed to attend. Okay, okay. The union delegate, Joyce said, the union delegate rep workers, the union delegates rep workers at the local level. Okay. But Joyce, are your union leaders also working for that particular company or the school or whatever? Are they also part of the workers there? Or is your union leader like a third party, outsourced third party? from primary territory levels. Teachers and educators in Jamaica. Oh, one second. Let me just plug it in, otherwise my connection will go off. Teachers and educators' choices in Jamaica are rep by one main trade union, both in the public and private institutions. Okay. So it's a different system altogether. It's a different system altogether. So you see, Joyce, even without a topic, we can always find topics. We can find topics and we can carry on even if we don't have a topic. So this is how it works. Now, anybody has any news about Chona? I should have asked Pita when she was here. She's also busy getting ready. She has to go out of town. Let me send Pita a message. I don't know what's happening with Chona. She's not even having silent live stream. I said Stephen and myself we can be on her silent live stream. We can support her. She has a live schedule for 8:55. But why is she not being silent live in the night? That's what I'm trying to understand. I saw that she has it scheduled for, but why is she not being silent live in the night? It's silent. She doesn't have to worry while she's sleeping. She's having it on. I don't understand. Because next week, Stephen, next week, I'm going to be in Thailand. I'm going to be having night at the same time as them. So I know there's going to be no one who'll be on my live stream. If I do a silent live stream in the night when I'm in Thailand, there'll be nobody. There's only you, and there's only you whenever you're working or it's possible then you can be, but it's only you. So how are you going to run around to support all three of us on the live stream? You're going to be the only person, right? So if you have a night shift, then you could do it whenever you're free in the office as you normally do at work. Then you could do it, right? But and if you have a day shift also, a day shift, then you could do partly during the no, not during the day shift. When you have a night shift, you can do it. Yeah, when you have a night shift, you can do it, and when you're having off days, you can do it. So it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And they at least have outside people. I don't have any outside people. I have only you people, so I don't have any outside people. So for me, doing a live stream at night when I'm sleeping is out of the question. It's out of the question. So I'm not wondering about them if they do a live stream. you know I'm not going to be there to be supporting them. Like now in Canada, it's just different. I can support them, and I've been supporting a lot. There are days when I'm bringing both. I'm bringing Hector Channel and Burton Channel, and I'm doing for both of them. But she's not doing any live stream. Why she's not doing any silent live stream, I do not know. I'm tired of telling her. I'm tired. I don't want to tell her anything more because she takes it differently, But it's okay if she doesn't want to do it. I don't know. I know I read on my live stream, on my silent live stream, when she was there commenting a little bit. She said, it's okay, no problem. I don't care, you know. I don't care even if I will become like Winston. She said I will take long time to get my watch hours and all that. So correct, it will happen, but at least the silent live stream, she can do that when she's sleeping. Just put that on. What is she doing at that time? I don't know. She's supposed to be sleeping at my silent live stream. I know she's on other people's live stream and she has got her own live stream also, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock and all. She's got that. So during my live stream, she cannot be there. She only comes for a little while and goes off. So I can understand that. But her live stream, she's sleeping at night. Why she is not putting her live stream is what I don't understand. Anyhow, that's her lookout, no? What she wants to do, what can we do? You, you can take a horse to the pond, but you can't force it to drink water, right? So, but I just want to know what's going on in her life because she is going mad. I know she's going mad, and YouTube is going to kill her. At the rate she's going, YouTube is going to kill her. And it's either going to be like it kills her or she quits. And both I do not want happening. I do not want both of that happening. Not at all. She has to talk to somebody. She has to talk. She has to explain. She has to explain. She was on silent when I got up this morning. No, I've been on it. Oh, she was on silent when you got up this morning. She was on silent. Yeah, but then we are sleeping at that time. That she's awake at that time. Why is she on silent? That is her daytime. That is daytime. So why is she on silent? I'm talking about night when she's sleeping. When she goes to sleep at night. If you saw her on silent in the morning when you got up, that is our night time. Our night time, not her night time. That is her daytime. So yes, I was aware of that. She was going to go silent during the day, but I'm talking, why is she not on silent live stream at the night? What is she doing at night? She just has to leave it. Of course, she get that also. She keeps it on, and she's getting up every 1 hour, 2 hours. She's getting up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm trying to control everyone. Trying to help, not control me in the sense of controlling, them to do something, but trying to help them out. Like trying to help them out. And trying to help out Chona also, but she hardly communicates with me also nowadays. She hardly communicates. The only thing when she messaging is I'm stressed, I'm going to quit. These are the only things I hear from her. My eyes are popping out, I'm not getting sleep. I'm only hearing these things from her, but what is she doing to cope with it? I know in my silent live stream, Stephen, I read your comment also. Your comment to her was just don't go along. And I've also told her the same thing. You don't have to run like a slave in your group. You don't have to do that. And I said, if people are attending your live stream, you attend only some of their live stream. But you don't have to sit down to attend every member's live stream from what she says, from 1 in the morning to 12 in midnight. Doesn't she have other work to do in the house and with the kids and the grandson? She has other things to do. She was supposed to be taking that job, not to look after the old man. She had to take the job, and she said she'll have no time. She has to stay over there and take care of that 77-year-old man and all that. So I am from middle of May onwards. I asked her. I said, "What happened to that job?" She said, "No, I've got YouTube. How can I do that job?" I told her the job is paying you money. YouTube is not paying you money. You have to. YouTube is not your support system now. YouTube you will do as and when. I don't know really. I don't know. I'm really concerned about that girl. I'm really concerned about her. You have given good advice, Stephen. I've given good advice, but what is she doing? She's running like a headless chicken in a group, you know. To hell with the group now. She doesn't have to worry. It's not like the group is giving her a lot of watch hours either. You know, it's not that the group is giving her a lot of watch hours. She sent me the thing about the last time what she got 272 views. Yes, views, but for the silent live stream, views are not important. Only for the shots, views are important. So for the live stream for videos, views are not important. It is according to how many watch hours you get, and that is according to the duration people spend watching and interacting. That is what it is. So even with 200, 500, I think she's having 500 viewers and all that. She's ending up with not that much watch hours. Sometimes she's getting a 30, 40 watch hours. But YouTube is slashing it. I've told her to check and see, and yes, YouTube is slashing her watch hours as well. So it's not only my watch hours that are getting slashed, hers also getting slashed. And correct what that guy told me on the phone, one of the technical guys, he told me. He said, no, the algorithm is not so advanced. So after the live stream, it shows you a high number, but then YouTube has a lot of factors. And so the factors keep going on. And he said, every day, if you keep looking, every day, you'll find the system updating itself. So you'll find your numbers changing, and always it will change lower down. It will never change higher. It will always be changing lower down. And after 3 days, from the time you had your live stream, after 3 days, then that is the final one. That is where you go and check, and then after 3 days, whatever that is, it will remain there. It can go up a little more because more and more people might be watching, so it might go up a little bit, but it will never go down. But yes, it does go down from the initial, it goes down. Like once I had 52 and a half hours. 52 and a half hours after my thing. After 3 days, it came down to 13, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. 40 hours were taken away. 40 hours reduced. So whatever YouTube has, 40 hours reduced. So we have to just accept whatever is the final one. So it is being reduced. I asked Pita to let me know if hers is being reduced. She said she has no time to do that. So I don't know. But I've seen it with Chona. Yes, it is happening. The watch hours are getting reduced, and it's getting reduced by a good margin. It's also like getting reduced by 15, 20 hours. If she's got a very high margin, it's getting reduced by 15, 20 hours if she's got a lower one. But last time, how much she had? They had about 18 hours, I think, if I remember correctly. The last one she had before, she had only 18 hours. And she had some 500 and something viewers or something. I don't remember correctly, but because the watch duration was, I think, 14 minutes or less than that. Look at Pita's statistics for today. Okay, let me just go in and check. So Pita's statistics for today. So Pita's statistics for today. She had 203 people, 203 views, right? So 203. Okay, that's 200 plus. So that's 200 people were there. The peak time, she had 7 people at the peak time. Maximum, she had 7 people on her team at one time. All right. She had a live stream for 10 hours and 14 minutes. So count it as 10 hours. 10 hours she had a live stream. But what was the total watch hours for last night? Only 14 hours. Say 15 hours. 14 hours, 43 seconds. So say 15 hours. For 10 and a quarter hours of live stream, she had only 14 and she had say 15 hours of not much. Why? Because the watch duration, the average view duration was only 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So maximum people watched on an average was 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So even when you and I, Stephen, let's say we are full time on Pita's live stream, right? But because others are viewing less, so when you take that full average together, it is showing a very poor average. So even though she had 200 views and she was there for 10 and a quarter hours, she only had 15 watch hours. Now, out of the 15 or watch hours, I would like to know from her, if she can find out ever, like, after 3 days, how much was it reduced? The 15 hours, how much it was reduced? If I had 15 hours, mine gets reduced to around 8. On a 15 hours, I definitely lose out about 7 hours. If I have a duration of 7 or 8 hours, watch hours, 7 or 8 watch hours, at the most it is reduced by 1 or 2. Mostly it is same, it reduces by 1 or 2. Very rarely I've got it like reduced to 4 or 5 or something, but usually it's just 1 or 2 less. But YouTube is slashing as far as I know, and I know Chonat also is slashing. See, we can only know by what other people are doing, right? More than that, we do not know. So I asked Pita, but she says she has no time to check. So what can I do? She told me she was thinking about quitting her group. She's telling me she's quitting YouTube. Forget about her group. She's going to quit YouTube also. She's telling me she wants to quit YouTube as well. I told her, quit your group. You are under no obligation to the group because you have paid back to them also. Finished. Don't worry about the group. And you and I don't know. She's not picking up that many watch hours also. From the group, they are hardly watching. So she's getting more disappointed. See, in the beginning, there's enthusiasm. They want to rope more people, but that lady Abby, I'm sure she cannot control the group. Like when she's fixing one time with Chona, they say, no, not that time. You come on this time, and no, you change it again. You go, no, how? If you can control your group, you must control your group in a wise way, right? See, we are few people, so it is very good. We can, have some kind of control we are. So it's good, and we are not even controlling anybody. We are just leaving the option to everybody what it is. Like it's just an appeal, do replays. That's what I say. Do replays. Replays are maximum. So let us say, for example, let's say Stephen, for example, you were not today on, um, you were not much on Peter's live stream today because you were roaming around mostly, correct? So let's say you were not on to her live stream today much. So what you can do is, you can always just keep it on. You're going to sleep in the night, so just leave it on to play, So it's playing. So even if she was there for 10 hours, and let's say you sleep like for 10 hours, you know, or you sleep for whatever hours it is, and you get up and let that continue playing, she's getting the 10 hours. So even if you are not there to interact today, even if you're not there to interact today, it doesn't matter. Because see, when you're interacting, you are spending 10 hours of your time to interact, right? Like I am spending 10 hours of my time to interact with her on that group. So everybody in the group is not going to spend the 10 hours. Now there are days when all of you are on my group and there's a lot of activity on my group. But last couple of days I'm noticing it's not that much. In the night, nobody is there. It's very difficult in the night. And like the other day, I was saying we were playing hide and seek. Sometimes you were coming, then sometimes CK was coming, then sometimes I was coming. Chona and this one were not available. Chona and Pita was not available. And I was telling Chona, it was like we are playing hide and seek. I'm coming there to see. I suddenly see some comment from Steven. I will see some comment from CK. Then I will make some comments. I wait for some time. Nobody is coming. Okay, I will go to do some other work. You know, and then come back and see, oh, CK has replied, or oh, Steven has replied, like and said something. So I think we were playing like a hide and seek game. So we never ever managed to get on together and have a chat or something like that. So it just depends, it just depends like that. But even if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with it. I'm not getting a lot of watch hours, so I'm okay with it. At least what I was telling Peter the other day when we chatted, on messages we chatted. So I was telling her, I said, Peter, if I can give up the live stream in the night, I will do it. I'm only doing it because even if I get 1 hour or 2 hours, I may spend it may be a 10 hour video, 10 hour live stream. But even if I get 1 or 2 hours, it's better than getting nothing. Okay, CK, all set to go, getting ready to go now. So I was explaining to this. I've come down to the thing like I'm not worried about anything. I'm just going ahead steadily, slowly, and steadily. I'm just going ahead. Live stream, if I get 1 or 2 hours, it is better than getting nothing. That's how I look at it now. So I'm not disappointed. I'm not wondering why. Like even Chona said, I cannot be on your live stream. I said, Chona, I'm not asking you to be. I'm not forcing you to be. I'm not saying you have to be. No. I'm not like the other groups, making people run around. No. It's okay. Each one will do what they can do. The only request I have is do as many replays as possible. Because in a replay, you can just leave your phone on and do whatever else you want, right? So that's my only request to this group is that just keep playing, just keep replaying our our live stream. Now I told Pita also, she keeps commenting and sending, put heart emoticon, but each time she does that on my other videos, my shorts or my videos, she does that, and I have to reply to it. It's courtesy. I have to reply, whether she is my friend or not my friend, but I still have to reply. That's the courtesy. And so I'm wasting a lot of time just putting a thank you, Pita, thank you, Pita, thank you. I'm wasting a lot of time just doing that. I try to make her understand. It's over. Those videos are over. The small videos or the shorts, they are over. Forget about it. No need of going and making comments. Just keep playing my live stream. But she still wants to do it. What can I say? But it's wasting my time. Correct? Wasting my time to reply to each of them. It takes time. By the time you open, you see it, then you click on the love, then you click write a comment, and then you put it off, and then you go to the next one, and it comes all one after the other. So my time also is getting wasted. I can be on somebody else's live stream. I can comment on somebody else's videos. So I told her, but she doesn't want to listen. So it's okay. What can I do? So I just have to follow suit and just do it, right? But I said, just keep on. She's replaying my live stream. That's no problem. But I told her, don't devote your extra time to this. You can do it something else. Don't worry. I'm telling her, don't worry about my shots. Don't worry about my. Yeah, if it's something current, I put up a video or I put up a shot and something current, you just see it and you comment. That's okay. But don't go back to the previous ones. That's a waste of time for her. It's a waste of time for me. But she still does it. So it's that way. So all my request is like just replays. Just keep doing our replays. Like I am replaying Aling, I am replaying Pita, and I am replaying Chonas. Three are going on 24/7. 24/7. My laptop is open. When my laptop is open, they are doing it. It's only now I close my laptop. I shut it down for half an hour in the day. In the morning, that is. I shut it down for just half an hour. After my silent live stream, I try to do all my analytics and all that, and then do my new posting, and then I shut it down for half an hour. That's the only break my laptop is having. It's not enough, it needs more break. But if I have two laptops in future, two laptops, then yes, I can manage. If I have more phones, I can manage. I can give my laptop a little more rest. So yeah, that is it. So only my request is that whenever you all have a chance, because now, Steven, you also have a Ninja. You have your main phone and you have Ninja. Joyce also has a Ninja, right? She has a main phone and she has a Ninja. So I have Hector as a Ninja, so I'm always playing on Hector. But that's a separate account. So yeah, I'm playing all the replays because Aling doesn't need watch hours. Okay, she really doesn't need the watch hours, but she needs the ads. If the ads are playing fully, they add revenue. She gets ad revenue. So the maximum she can. So this is another suggestion I have also. If anybody is ever playing, I play like how I'm playing Pitas and I'm playing Chona. So I play earnings the same way. So the video is playing and the ads are playing. But for Stephen and Joyce, for two of you, like, and Veronic, if ever Veronic comes here or whatever it is, you know, for you, three of you, what you can do for if you are playing Arlings, if you're playing Arlings, anytime, you're free and you say, okay, let me just go into a video, just play Arlings live stream. As like I know each time I log into her live stream, two ads come up. I was telling her also. Each time I log into her live stream, you know, the first it starts out with two ads, and maximum time I've noticed the two ads are for maximum 2 minutes. So 2 minutes is not much of a time. So I let it play, and after that, then I see her live stream what she's doing. Correct. So I let that ad play. So when I'm doing this, when I'm playing it in the background, it's playing the video and the ads are playing fully, so that's no problem. But for three of you, if you can ever just go into a video of hers, so when the starting is there, play it, right? And then maybe you see the timeline, timeline or something, or sometime on the bars they give you a dot, on the time bar of the video, you find the dots. The dots are where the ads are coming in. The dots are where the ads come in. You can skip all the video, just go to the ad. So on a video, just keep skipping and go to the ad, let the ads play, then again skip the video part of it, then again the next ad, just let it play. So that's what you can do. You can only play the ads. Don't need of sitting and playing the whole video. You know, just play the ads because that's important for Arlene, the ads. So I'm playing the thing, and many others must be playing also. So she's getting that watch hours will be building up. Her watch hours will be building up. So that's no problem. But the main thing is she needs the ad revenue. So the three of you, if you are ever watching anything of Ali, just skip the video and go to the ads and all, and play a few videos that way. So what you spend for us for 1 full hour watching something, in 1 hour you can do many videos and have many ads for Ali. So that's my only suggestion where Ali is concerned. For three of you, for us, let it play the whole thing, no problem. Just that way. So whatever y'all can do. And for Chona, Pita, and myself, just do replays of it. Just keep anybody's replay on and just play anything. Or maybe like one day, okay, I'll do Winston. Next day I'll put on for Pita. Next day I'll put on for Chona. Then I'll go back to Winston. So just keep it in your calendar like that, and just go on and do the replays. Well, I'm sitting and really doing a lot of analytics myself. I've got a spreadsheet. I'm making a total of the daily what is the thing I'm getting after my live stream. I keep a record of that. Then after 3 days I go in and check again. And after 3 days when I check again, I make a total and I keep, because YouTube takes 5 days to upload it you know so after 3 days I go and check what is my total and I write that. And then 2 more days later, when YouTube uploads, like today YouTube uploaded for the 23rd, I think. Today I think YouTube uploaded for 23rd. Now today we are, what's the date? Today we are 28th, correct? Today we are 28th, but today we are the 28th. You're in Canada, we are 28th, but in Philippines, they are 29th already. So today, yeah, they uploaded for 23rd. I was right. So today they have uploaded for 23rd, and we are in 28th, 5 days. Correct? 5 days. Because 3 days, 3 days it takes to finally settle down. All the algorithms take 3 days to settle down, and then they start posting. So they take 2 more days to finally have their posting done. So after 5 days, they are posting. So at the moment they are posting only for the 23rd. So they are posting for 23rd. So I'm making a calculation of after my live stream how much I get. Then after 3 days, I go in and check again and see what it is and put that list there. Then I total up for that particular day. I total up to see how many I'm getting. Then I see what does YouTube give me. 2 days later, I go and check what YouTube gives me, and then I make a comparison. So sometimes I find it going higher than what I've got, and sometimes it has gone lower. Now, higher I can understand, it's going higher because there are people who are replaying my videos. Okay, So because they are replaying my videos, I'm definitely going to be getting some watch hours from those videos. But on other days when it's getting less, then I am wondering what's happening. Correct? I am wondering what is happening. Why is it coming less than what I'm supposed to get? YouTube has slashed it, and even with the slashing, I'm counting how much it is, and I should still be getting at least that much, but I'm still not getting that. I get less. Now, I should be getting the replay, so I should be getting more. But in my case, I've passed 1 year. I've crossed 1 year. So I must be getting less because whatever watch hours I had before 1 year, prior to 1 year, is getting deducted, right? Every day that is getting deducted. But my watch hours at that time was not like 8 and 10 and 15 for it to come down by so much. It's not that much. So I still don't understand that algorithm of that. I still don't understand. So it's only like the only thing I can think of is that, well, on some days when I'm getting less, that means there's nobody watching my replays, or they are watching my replays, but something is wrong with YouTube algorithm for that day. So I don't know, exactly. But sometimes I'm finding it's like almost like sometimes it's like 5 hours more, 6 hours more. Very rare occasion it would be about 10 hours more or somewhere near that, very rare. But most of the time it is almost the same or it is less, or maybe 1 or 2 hours more. So I'm doing all this algorithm, but that is only for myself. But unless I can see what is happening with others, then I can make a comparison and say, okay, then I can make a comparison and say that, okay, this is how, that is how I can do that. But just with mine, they say normally you must have at least three. Even if you want to draw a straight line, in math, when you want to draw a straight line, you have to draw 3 points, not 2 points. Draw 3 points and then see if the line is crossing all 3 points, then you know it's a straight line. So normally three is considered to be the basic, the basic firm number, the three numbers for anything. That's why, they always Olympics and any games, first, second, third. Why they don't say fourth, fifth, sixth, only first, second, third get prizes. Right? The top three are considered always a complete number. Three is considered to be a complete number. So yeah, so that's what I need at least three people's data so that I can check and see how it is. So I've got a little bit from Chona. I said, just give me for three. That also I said I just need it for 3 videos. I wanted to check with without also 3 videos. She doesn't have time, so I said okay, 3 live streams. So yeah, that's it. That's the time now. A little past 6 o'clock my time. 7 o'clock my time, Canada time. 7 o'clock is my silent live stream. So I don't know at that time. So for me, no problem. Whoever comes, comes. Whoever cannot come, cannot come. And Okay, I think I will. Okay, let me read some whatever I'm missing. Joyce says, sometimes I do replays, but internet is an issue. I understand, Joyce. Perfectly understand. Perfectly understand. Like, uh, like I always tell Steven, and I'm being honest and frank. Okay, I'm being honest and frank also about it. Like I always mention on my live stream also, people who are watching my silent live stream at night. Okay, there are only four people. Okay, there are only four people. That is Steven, Chona, Joyce, Stephen, Chona, Pita, and CK. All right. Now, when when I'm in Canada, my night. Okay, when I'm in Canada, my night is daytime for the Philippines. So they have work. CK has work. Uh, Pita has work. Chona, of course, doesn't have work, but Pita and CK have. But whenever they can, they are on the live stream. Correct? They are on my live stream at night. All right. Shona used to be there. Now she is not there. All right. She comes in. She comes in for a little while. I know she does come in, but not like full time and regular and all that. But she's there. Okay. And Stephen is always there whenever he has duty. Like his night is same as me, right? Night. Like Joyce, your night is same as me. You'll have 2 hours more than me, but like our night is the same. All right. So you are sleeping at night, so you cannot be on my silent live stream, right? You are sleeping. Stephen can be there because sometimes he's doing the night work. So when he's doing night work, he is able to do it. All right. When he's doing the day shift, when he's doing the day shift, all right, then also it becomes a problem because he's working whole day. When he comes home, he has to sleep at night. So he's sleeping at night, same like me. So he cannot be on my live stream. Correct. And even when he has his day off, when he has his day off, he cannot be on my live stream because on his days off he's there during the day, but night he's also sleeping like me now in Canada, right? So only when he's on night shift, only when Stephen is on night shift, that he can be on my silent live stream. And I see he's there. So many times he said, okay, duty calls and he goes off and then he comes back again, right? So he's there. And when I am on I'm talking about the silent live stream. But when I am on my live stream, let's say my morning live stream or whatever it is, evening live stream usually, Stephen is there. Why? Because he's working at that time. Right? So he's there. So there are times when you can be there, you cannot be there. The, so you see, Tuesday mornings, you come. Right? You come. Why? Because you're going late to work. So you come. You can do something else, right? No, but you don't. You come. All right. Thursday, you started having Thursday late timing. Before you never had it. But nowadays you started having Thursday live timing. You come, you join, right? So I know you all are doing your maximum whenever it is possible. You all are coming, and that is very great. Veronica also comes sometimes. She also told me I cannot come regular, blah blah blah. But she comes whenever she can. She's been here, and we all have a nice interaction, right? We have nice interaction. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Our live stream is good for each other, right? We are having fun over here. The other live stream you should attend. Rosemary, of course, Rosemary and all that. Theirs is also fun. There is also fun. I agree. Okay, theirs is also fun. Like they talking about everything in general and all that. Their daily life or their arguments and all those things. Mad things or the school projects. So theirs is right. Theirs is interesting. I just don't have time right now, but theirs is interesting. So yeah, I would say theirs is also interesting. But like most of the others are give bananas, give subscriptions. You come on my channel, you have to see to this one's channel, go to that one's channel, subscribe. They are all commercialized, like from that point of view. So I'm saying, whenever possible, you all are doing the maximum. Like Chona also said, I'm so sorry, I cannot be on your channel. Don't have to say sorry. No, you don't have to say. As a family, we have to understand each other's, shortcomings or whatever it is, for whatever reason it is. And like I said earlier also, I am only understanding is that I am going ahead with whether people are there or not there on my channel. I'm going ahead whether somebody can interact or not interact. Unfortunately, I don't have outsiders like Chona and Pita. I don't have outsiders coming. So I have to depend on you. But whenever you all cannot come, you all cannot be there, you cannot be there, right? You just cannot be there. And Stephen, like for example, Stephen, he's in the doctor's dispensary. He's switching on the channel. He's joining again from there. He's in the parking lot. He's in the parking lot while the wife is inside. He joins from there. He was in the forest. He was in the forest and he joined saying, "But I am muting because he has to wait for the turkey sound, so he cannot have all this sounds going on. So he's muting, but he's in the forest and he's muting. You know, See, this is our YouTube family over here. Our YouTube family. We are so cooperative with each other, and we are doing a maximum we can. So don't worry, Joyce. No need of apologies and nothing. I fully understand. I told you for me, black and white, correct? So these are all the white portions. I absolutely agree. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not a taskmaster. And what to be a taskmaster for? We are all in this to enjoy. Enjoy the journey, that is important, right? Enjoy the journey, that is important. And I'm enjoying the journey. So now I do the analysis because I like to always reason out why. That's what I like to do. I like to find that there has to be a reason why something is happening. You know, it's not like managers just tell you have to do it. Why? Because I am saying you have to do it. You have to do it. No, no, no. I've never taken it like that. I've never taken it that way. No, I need to understand why. And if I feel it is okay, yes. If I am forced to do it, I'll do it. But I'll do it under, what do you call it? I'll do it under stress or duration or or anything. I'll do it. But I'm doing it as a silent protest. I'm doing it, but under silent protest. Like that supervisor for my um, security guard. I said, okay, I'm doing the job. I feel it's a redundant job, but I'm doing the job because you asked for it. But tomorrow, if it has to be redone, don't come to me. I am refusing to do it. So that's like that. So please don't worry at all. Duress, yes, Duress. You're right. Duress, I just couldn't get it. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks. Yes, you're under stress, you're under duress. Correct. So, I don't worry. I don't worry about these things. So don't worry about the joy, Stephen. Any of you don't worry. You know, Even Chona, when she keeps saying, I cannot be, don't worry. I said, you don't add stress that you cannot be on mine. Because Stephen, I remember correctly also, she was saying, I better stop because I cannot be on Winston, I cannot support Winston. And I remember reading I go back and I read, even if I get up in the middle of the night, I go back and I read some things like, I don't join, I don't comment because I want to go back to sleep. But I do read, when I'm my sleep break or I go for a pee break, I do read. So I remember, and I remember Stephen, and correct me if I am wrong, okay? But when Chona said that no, I have to support Winston, you said no, I'm not advising you to support anybody else. I'm telling you, you have to stop all this because you need the rest. And correct what you said. So I don't want Chona to be thinking, oh, I cannot be on Winston's channel, I cannot support Winston. I don't want her to be having that tension, extra tension. She's already having tension with that group that she belongs to. I don't want her to have tension on my group. No, my group is open group. It doesn't matter. When you can, you can. When you cannot, you cannot. It's simple like that. So I agree fully with Stephen when he told that this is not a question of supporting Winston or supporting anybody. It's a question of just have your rest. That is what is important. And you have seen where is she on my channel? She's not on my morning live. She's not on my evening live. She's never here. She only comes on my silent live, but that also she comes for later on. In the beginning, she's not there. Then she's doing 10 to 12 hours. Then somewhere later on, she comes. Then she goes off also. She's there for a very short time and then she goes off. Right? But it's okay with me. For me, I've come down to understand now. Even if I get 1 or 2 extra hours, I'm getting something at least. So I don't worry. I don't worry. Every little bit counts. But the replays, and that is why I feel what I feel is that whether I get whether I get low watch hours or I get more watch hours. When I get more watch hours, it means people are replaying my things a little more. All right. When I get less, I still think it is because I'm making my calculation with how much I'm supposed to get from YouTube, right? So when I'm getting less than even that, what I'm getting from YouTube, that means there's something also wrong with YouTube, right? But then I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I don't know what is the time they cut off. I'm just going day wise, but you know, when I'm here in Canada, my day is different. When I'm in Thailand, my day is different, right? The timings are different. So I do not know what is the cutoff. Where does YouTube cut off? I try to look up for that information, but nowhere am I getting that information. At what time do they cut off to review? So it may be like part of the day is going into the previous one, and part of the day is going into the next. Which I don't know. So I just take it day wise. So I leave it. I leave it. What at the end of the month, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tally. I'm going to see all the YouTube watch hours, what I should have got. Correct? I'll see the total. And then I will see all the ones that I actually received, the extra I received. And then I'm going to make a comparison. And that will tell me at the end of the month, that will tell me whether, it evenly balances. Here and there, a little bit, it's okay, but it evenly balances. You know. So, but I feel like it is because people are replaying. So, Joyce, yes, because you are replaying, that I know I'm getting my watch hours. So, I think I'm getting more watch hours from my replays than I'm getting from, YouTube. Because YouTube slashes from 52 and a half hours, they came down to 13 hours. You can imagine how much they slashed. So, it doesn't matter. So don't worry about this price. I know you all are doing replays. I know you are doing it. Stephen also doing replays. And yeah, just keep doing replays. Just do. But you have to do for all three of us, right? So just take it like, okay, one day I will do Winston, one day I will do Chona, one day I will do Peter. And Aling also is there. We have to include Aling also. She does a lot of support. So Aling, CK, yeah, CK, I told you, you know, you can only do the ads and skip the video, do the ads, skip the video, do the ads, skip the video, do the ads. For her, it's only that. Sometimes, when I'm just sitting and doing nothing and my Hector is playing, but on my phone, then I go to CK. I go to CK on my phone. I go to CK, and that's what I do. I skip. I play the ad, then I go skipping, see where's the next mark, and I play the ad. I go and I do it, something like that. I do it on my phone. So yeah, so that is it. So yeah, okay. I will end now. I think I'm talking too much also, but it's good. I just clarify everything. Talk because this is what I want. I'm planning for the future also. I'm planning what to do, how to do it, because I want Jonas' tension to come stop. And today I sat down to make a plan. When do I do my live stream? Now I'll be in Thailand. I'm going to count it as Thailand time and Philippine time. Actually, I'm counting it as Philippine time. So when I go there, my live streams now is corresponding to what Philippine timing is. Because I'm going to be same as Pitar and Chona. I'm going to be the same and CK. I'm going to be in the same time zone. So some changes have to come across. And like I want to stop my silent live stream, right? But I will let it go for whatever watch hours I will get. But I want to stop my silent live streams because I know I don't have outside people and I cannot expect all of you to be only on my channel, right? So I want to stop. I want to come to something close to 4K, something close to 4K. I don't mind if it's going to take longer now, so I don't mind about that. But yeah, it's that I want to stop the silent live stream because that's 10 hours and all of you are there. You can devote the time to something else, So yeah, let me see how it goes. You have to all play it by ear, right? Okay, I need to give my laptop a little rest. It will not have much rest today by the time I compile do my analytics after the thing and all that. But it's that way. Okay then. So thank you very, very much. And as I always say, I won't type it out now. It's too late. I'll type it out maybe later. What I don't know. But just remember, pray for Martha, Stephen, Myrna, Nair, and Chaz. Okay, pray that they all heal soon and whatever they are going through, everything settles down. And I do find the prayers working. I mentioned it once before. I'll just mention it again here. Nair, my friend from school, she has completed all her therapies, all whatever came or whatever she has to do. She has finished all those kind of things. Now the only thing left is she sees the doctor once in 6 months. That's all. The doctor said only once in 6 months she does a follow up. So she's gone through a hard time. I think our prayers also have worked out for her, you know. And I'm happy now that she only sees the doctor once in 6 months. And we can continue praying for her that it doesn't resurface. Cancer is a thing that can resurface, so we just pray that it doesn't resurface, and she keeps good health. So just remember everyone in the prayers generally. And like I still say, I believe prayers can move mountains. I believe in that, and I still believe in miracles today. I still believe in miracles today. So uh, just remember these five people in your prayers. All right. I normally write the name so that when you mention, like I mentioned this five, I mention my family members, I mention them by name in the prayers, and then I just pray generally for everyone else. Like just in general, I include everybody else like who's going through the same like ALS what my wife went through. So I just do a general in my prayer just that. But few people I pray by name, because you take somebody's name and pray to God, it helps a little more, especially for them. So, and some are helping, like some have gone off my record. Some have gone off my record, but I had names before they've gone off. They are okay now, so it's not good. So just continue to be praying for them, all right? Continue to be praying for them. Okay, then I will end. So good night, take care. I will go for silent live at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock my time. So that will be about 9. Yeah, so 7 o'clock my time will be 9 o'clock your time. Correct. 7 o'clock my time will be 9 o'clock your time, Joyce and this and that. But of course, you will not be available. Both of you will be sleeping also because you will both be sleeping like at the same time as myself. So I understand that. But I know Stephen comes in the morning when he gets up, because he's 2 hours ahead of me. So whenever he gets up in the morning, I see it. Only today, like he came a little late, I think. So I said, like, I'm so sorry, Stephen. Like, I'm just ending now, and I have to because I'll be starting again. After my live stream, I start my morning. I said, you can come on the morning one, if you're free. Just like, okay, I better end because I need to do my analytics and then I have to start again there. Okay, take care. Okay, God bless everyone. What do I say? Hasta luego. Or, okay, take care.